With every day that passes, we are one step closer to our first Christmas on Yabá. The projects are coming together beautifully, and we are excited to share each step of the process with you. Today is another day of holiday fun, so let's get started.
Good morning, welcome to our YouTube channel. It really means a lot to us that you tuned in to come and watch us. Today is day 10 out of 25. If you're following our journey, you know that we are posting one episode every single day, starting on the 1st of December and finishing on Christmas Day. If you want to see what our previous episodes were, we've put them all in the description below, so you can just click on any of them to go back and have a look at what we've been up to. The goal of these episodes until Christmas is to have the boat ready and looking nice, because the guys from the shipyard are coming over and having a Christmas lunch on our boat. We have already finished installing the mast cap, the backstay, the top mast. We have also completely finished building the shower box, which has been a big job. Yesterday's episode was very cool because we got to move around a bit. We filled up diesel, we filled up water, we moored on a small wooden pier, that one over there, but we had to cut the episode a little bit shorter than we would have hoped. We had a lot of plans for the evening, but I lost a fingernail while mooring the boat. So we just went to the doctors this morning. If you didn't know, healthcare in Brazil is actually completely free for anyone. So if you want to just have a bandage done really well and have them have a look at something that isn't worth a hospital, you can just go to a nearby doctor's office or a doctor's posting and just have a nice bandage made. They were very, very strict about me not doing anything with my hand or no one touching my hand for at least 2 days. I'm going to try and get a bit of work done with my left hand though, but today I'm going to take it very easily, starting with this amazing coffee. We've got backup coming today.
We are super lucky to have the family we have. As soon as they heard that Ben injured his hand, they are driving 2 hours to come and meet us, because they know how important the goal of making Yabá ready for Christmas is for us, so they're coming to help us.
Thank you so much, Rafa and Orly, for coming over and helping us out, or giving us a hand, or giving us a finger. And we'll see what we can get done today. We've got big plans still.
I hope it's the boiler. I want to have a warm shower. As the next project we would like to tackle is the boiler, and the boiler will live in the engine room, I like to give it a quick cleanse before we start.
Isn't that creepy?
I'm using the engine through hole to wash the engine room.
Which means we're technically sinking.
On purpose. After 3.5 years fighting sinking, now we sink our boat on purpose.
If I can't work, gotta do something. So I'll annoy everyone else instead.
Our incredible helpers arrived. Hey! And the next step will be to bring the red hose, which is the hot water hose, all the way from the shower towards the engine room so we can connect it to the boiler and finally have a warm shower.
He wants the floor to be clean inside the boat, and our last vacuum fell in the water. That was also in a previous episode. Look at this.
Hey!
I don't think I've ever been so happy to receive a vacuum cleaner.
Thank you so much, Santa!
I think Kanye needs a vacuum.
We have a tight hole behind the freezer. The space is tight for the flexibility of the hose, but it's not that tight, so I'm gonna give it a go.
Let's see what else is in the bilge. If you keep finding good stuff like that. No matter how big the engine room is, you're always going to find a small area. Now comes the easy bit.
Showering.
Showering. Hot water showering. Those guys over there did an amazing job by hanging up the boiler already. That is a massive step. Now all we have to do over on this side are all, and then if you can see them, the little connectors. The lug screws go like all the way to here.
Doesn't it seem super tiny? Like, I thought it was gonna take a lot of space in the engine room, but I can barely feel its presence. You see what I mean?
Except for when you just couldn't, when you had to squeeze behind it now.
Well, I hope I would never need to do that again.
Pulling tornado worms out of the hull.
Your favorite electrician team is striking again. We chose this boiler because it's hybrid. That's why it's here in the engine room, because we can heat the water with the engine when it's running or with electricity. For now we're gonna do the electric bit and then the plumbing, and then later we'll plug it to the engine so we can also use that. It's been a while that our team has been working together with wires and power. It's probably not ideal angle for you. I can promise you it's also not ideal angle for me, if that helps. Oh, and here's where I choose the temperature as well. Do you wanna hear fun facts about me? I don't know how to whistle. I can't, for the life of me, whistle. This is the best I can do. It's like the wind coming from the window, you know? It's very humiliating. Okay.
Well, they're in the pit of doom. Hurry up then.
I'm trying my best. L and N are already with the terminal, so I can put them there. Now I just need to do the grounding with a different kind of terminal, and then we can do the installation, go for plumbing, and then hopefully, if everything works, take a nice warm shower. Actually, I'm so hot today that I'm actually craving a cold shower, but just for the sake of it, I'm gonna have the warmest shower possible, as if it was the coldest winter day. As for now, I'm doing the electrics and then plumbing, and the engine heating will be for another time. I'm leaving the wires a bit longer if there's any reason that we need to move the boiler from this position. The wires have a little bit of play, it's just in case. Then afterwards, if this is the final position that we have all the heating working, then I can just come here and redo these connections. Electrics done. Now let's go to plumbing.
We've been checking the weather every day to make sure we're not going to be stuck at an anchorage with really bad wind and waves. And we've been seeing, I also use the regular weather app on the phone, because that usually just tells you when it's going to rain and not. And we're going to have a lot of rain in the next days. You can see that's the weather we've been having. It's nice and blue and not a lot of clouds, but with all this wind coming, it's bringing all that grey clouds over here. So I really, really hope it's not permanent rain and that we have a lot of daytime sun, or at least clouds with no rain, so we can get a lot of work done outside as well. I know we can't change the weather, but we've got like another 15 days where we have to finish this boat, and that is including a lot of outdoor work, belaying pins, sanding the deck, waterproofing some things, the mast collars and all that. So I'm really curious to see what the weather's gonna do.
We are using this push and connect for the plumbing. If you've been watching how we did the rest, it was always like that. So I got this elbow that has a thread. This will go here in the boiler. Cold water facing there, hot water facing there. Electrician MP just took her uniform off and now gave the power to plumbing MP. Yay. Time to bring cold water to the engine room so we can actually put that in the boiler.
I believe we're getting so close.
We're so good.
Ahí dio.
Wow. La tengo!
Hey! It's already on the other side of that bulkhead. And then P is pulling it all the way into the engine room. Yep.
Nice. One step closer to a warm shower. Okay, sweaty job in this little corner, but now all the connections are done. If you're wondering why I put a T back there in that corner, is because the water is coming from the pump that way, and then the T brings it here and also continues aft because we're gonna have a little shower in the platform. I really thought we were gonna install that today, but this took way longer than I imagined. Of course, it always does. So probably tomorrow we can tackle that and then we can have a platform shower. Electric connections are done, plumbing is done. We're gonna start testing, and I think after we check the water connections, if there's no leaks or anything, we will be ready to give power and see if the water will heat up and we can have a warm shower. We've been living on the boat since, what is it, April, March, and we never ever had a warm shower. During winter in Brazil, which was June, July, August, Ben didn't care. He would always have cold showers, and I was heating up water in a pan on the stove for my shower. So this will definitely be such an improvement in our lives, and I'm glad that this Christmas series is really pushing us and forcing us to get these jobs done. So I'm really excited that this is now ready to be tested. And these two connections here, which are the engine, I believe they'll be for later. As long as we can have a warm shower for now, I'll be happy, and then later we can make this hybrid boiler actually become hybrid. My dad went to the pump to turn it on, open the valve, and I'm gonna stay here checking for leaks. Finger crossed, you can cross yours with me as well. I hear noise, it's filling up.
So cool.
Oh, I wish it was transparent so we could see it filling.
The moment of truth, are you gonna have a hot shower?
No, I didn't turn the electricity
okay.
yet. I just want to see the water flowing here for now, so.
It's cold.
Cold.
Yeah. Let's have some air in the system.
And you can also see the stones changing color. How cool is that?
Beautiful. It works. Let's try the pressure here. Whoa. The cold water pump connected to the boiler, connected to the shower.
Yes.
Now we need to turn the boiler on.
Yeah.
And see if we can get hot water.
We probably need
we have to wait a bit,
yeah.
Okay, let's do it then. What are we waiting for? Multiplus on.
Yes.
It's 220. Let me check how much we're using now, and then we can check how much it uses.
It is like 1,200 watts.
We're using 102. Is that on?
Have a look back.
Whoa, that's definitely working. 1,392 constant.
In 10 minutes, we're gonna grab you and we're gonna go to the shower to see how warm the water is, yeah? I really don't feel like being filmed right now.
Come on, show the kind folk who support us what's wrong. Everyone has the right to know.
I was so excited for this warm shower, but it's not working. After 20 seconds being on, look, it stops working. And it's late now. We really don't have any energy left in us to find a solution. So
Well, we can
I
just do it
hate to
tomorrow.
say this, but we're not ending this episode with a victory.
And have a victory tomorrow. Let's have 2 victories tomorrow because we're going to put the boiler and the platform shower. How about that? Well, I'll make up for it. Okay?
I'm so excited.
Lovey, yeah. You still did amazing. You deserve a high five.
Oh, I don't.
You do. You've been down in the engine room for ages. Good job. Tomorrow? You've been doing good so far, but there are going to be days like this. Don't worry. A smile for the kind folk out there.
Well, still, thank you for watching, and I wish I could promise that tomorrow we'll have a victory. I hope we will. I can promise that I'll do my best. That's something I can promise. So thanks for watching and see you tomorrow.
Bye. I'll have a warm shower tomorrow.